Hello Aquarius. Thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your in-depth monthly reading. And for this reading, I usually take the first I get in tune with the major energy that you are dealing with, dealt with, or will be dealing with. And for that, I'm using Major Arcana card, Animal Spirit, and Oracle card. And after that, I'm gonna delve deep into the messages and situations, scenarios that you are dealing with by using different kind of tarot deck. And at the end, I will be giving you divinely timely message by Oracle, Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Okay. Please keep in mind this is an intuitive, free-flowing reading, and I only take jumpers from the deck. Sometimes it takes time to get the cards. Okay, all right. I think that's all. And okay, let's see what you have for a major arcana, please. You can fast forward this. It's taking a little longer to get a card today. Okay. Emperor. Wow. Very focused energy I'm getting here. Something that you are very focused to get done, somebody that you are very focused on, a lot of clarity, spiritual alignment I'm getting, lot of initiative energy that we are getting from it. So I haven't started the reading yet. This is okay, I'm gonna take this. So we got Phoenix. Oh, okay, they told me not to take this. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle again. So we got this bat. This bat is showing up a lot. It's two more cards. Okay. Hummingbird and dolphin in reverse. Wow. We got both back-to-back air card, which is you also, air element. So a lot of your element kind of energy coming up. This is just a visceral level, like feelings that I'm getting. The reading has not started yet. Okay. And then we got a new gown. Okay. Let's see what we have Aquarius for you. Let's take a closer look. Okay, the Emperor, I'm feeling like you are taking a step back. You are taking a step back to look at things objectively. Something got too much. Something you find yourself in kind of caught up in a certain kind of situation very intricately, very intimately, and that doesn't make because you are so involved in this situation, because or maybe I'm also getting it's a kind of past energy. Maybe you were involved in certain kind of energy so much that you did not see the bigger picture. You did not see actually what's happening, because it's like a everyday nitty-gritty thing that you're kind of dealing with, were dealing with. So now you are taking a step back and looking at things objectively. I'm definitely getting that's kind of your energy also, like Aquarius, objective compassion, objective to look at the bigger picture. To look at the bigger picture, that's what I'm seeing, that because they are really drawing my attention to their face, and that face is telling me that it's like objective perplexity. Oh, perplexity, that word. Maybe something that you were dealing with that really perplexed you. You couldn't make a lot of sense. Why, what is going on, and you are usually very, very clear minded. You usually see the bigger picture of things, but this situation that you are kind of caught up with, you needed to step back, otherwise it could hurt you. Otherwise it could hurt you. Whatever situation you were involved with, you had to step back, you had to take this detached kind of analyze place. Otherwise it could really hurt you. I wanted to see different as different area of this card, but they are constantly pulling my attention to this face, and that's all I'm getting. That's all I'm getting, that you needed to detach. I'm also feeling that, the situation, you kind of, you have removed yourself. Even though you are still thinking about this situation, you are still analyzing this situation, you are still understanding the situation, but you are doing it from the far. You energetically kind of detached yourself from this situation. Definitely yeah. I want to look other area, but they are not letting me look at any other sides of this card. Okay, so that's all I'm getting from the emperor. And the bat. Yeah, you are like, you are hiding. Not like literally you are hiding, maybe like isolating yourself, but like what I'm saying, that it's giving me this image that you are, it's like this kind of feelings, like when you are with, let's say you are with a full of, like a room full of people, but they almost like they cannot see you. You are like fly on the wall kind of presence. That's what I'm getting with the bat. You, this situation, you energetically removed yourself, so they don't think about it. Whatever the situation is, they don't think that you are paying attention, but you are. Okay, this is what it is. People think that you are not paying attention, but you are paying attention. And because they think that you are not paying attention, so they are almost like subconsciously, they kind of, they don't, you, they are not performing or acting certain things just to plead you, or just to, just to do anything with you in relation to you, because they think that you have already checked out from this situation, but you are not. You are observing. You are observing, but they think that you already checked out. But you had to do that. I'm hearing that you had to do that, otherwise it would have been a complete mess. So you kind of pulled yourself right before the catastrophe can start. You pulled yourself right before the catastrophe can start. And they feel like that you completely removed yourself, but you are not. You are watching. But this watching is not a stalking watching. This watching is really like you just observing. You're observing what's going on. Maybe I'm also getting this is, if it is related to something, we are gonna get deep into this reading by using different kind of tarot deck to know whether it's a particular person or situation, whatever it is. But if you're already connecting with this, resonating with this, I feel like that you are, it's not a stalking or something, and you did that. You are watching them, how they behave in other arena of their life, not pertaining to just you, so that you can understand why they do what they do. It's almost like you are studying them. It's almost like you are studying them, their behavior, how they behave in different kind of situation, to study their attitude in life. Because you, I feel like this person or this situation kind of got you lost, and you are detaching because you need to understand. It's almost like you are taking a step back to study them, to really understand them, their standpoint, why they do what they do, this kind of thing, so that you don't, you understand, you really want to understand this scenario. Something is unfathomable here. You do not completely fathom this person or this situation. Okay, these two came together, hummingbird and dolphin in reverse. Aquarius, what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like the dolphin in reverse. you got into this situation pretty quickly, pretty fast, and pretty intense. It was very welcoming, whatever the situation is. It was very welcoming. It was very, you feel like you can be safe, you can be secure. So it kind of engulfed you. It kind of engulfed you, in the water. I feel like maybe you are, there is a little bit of scorpionic energy I'm getting here. Maybe you are dealing with a scorpionic energy, or you are having scorpionic energy, but this situation that you are in, it kind of engulfed you very quickly and very fast and very intensely, and you had a lot of fun. There is a lot of lightness, lot of joy within that intensity, but it felt like a whirlwind. After a while, it felt like that you are completely losing control. You couldn't found your grasp on the reality, because it was so intense. It almost felt like that you guys are living in a bubble. Maybe it's a situation where I don't know what is going on, but whatever it was, it felt like that, nothing else exists other than this, because it became so intense so quickly. And it also brought a lot of happiness to you. It also brought a part of you that you don't recognize. That's why you needed to step back in order to contemplate. Not only contemplate, it's not just a hermit kind of contemplate, this is an emperor kind of contemplation. You are really watching that what you are dealing with. You are really trying to understand what you are dealing with, so that you know what you are dealing with, and you can come prepare and be better, and without losing your control, without grasp of your reality, because that did not suits you. That doesn't suit you. When you lose control of your own self, when you lose control of you don't know what you are doing, but you are doing anyway. You don't like that. And I'm also getting that, like, yeah, it's kind of brought a very unfamiliar aspect of yourself. You never knew that you could be that person who can just let go and be completely immersive in a situation, and completely be indulged and be intimate with so quickly, so intensely. You did not know about that fact of yourself. If yes, it did make you feel that you're out of control, but it also brought out a aspect of yourself that you were unaware of before. With the hummingbird, I feel like that's what it is. More and more, you because now what you are doing, you are stepping back, like you are objectively watching this person. You are objectively, if you are not watching this person or not analyzing this person, you definitely replaying what happened between this situation when you were in a dolphin mode, when you let yourself go, and you're kind of replaying it, and can really at analyzing what happened, how you behaved, what that take talks about you very objectively, almost like a frame by frame replay. And it giving you it in the more you analyze it, the more you studying this situation, this person, you are gaining a lot of wisdom. You are gaining a lot of wisdom about this not only this person, but about yourself. It almost like that this situation, the more you are unfolding in front of yourself objectively, please keep that in mind, because that's a key word, objectively. And you are getting a lot of wisdom. You are gaining a whole different kind of knowledge about yourself. Maybe you had an idea until now that you are a certain way. Maybe you always thought that this is what you like, this is what you are, this is you can do, this is you cannot do. There is a pretty clear cut demarcation of your being, so as of now. But now when you are playing this, because this intense happened like very quickly, and it also, you like, it happened, and then you got like, what is going on, and you pulled yourself out of it. And now you're kind of replaying it, because it's kind of completely like, you cannot believe that you let yourself go like that. So it's actually giving you it's actually giving you a whole different wisdom and knowledge about yourself, because you thought that you were a certain way, but now you are discovering a different layers about yourself through this kind of replaying the situation. See, that's what I'm getting with the new gown, and more you are looking at it, you are emerging kind of new self. This is like a transformation, but it doesn't feel like a transformation, because it's not that you are crying for it, trying for transformation. It's not that you are suffering from who you are. It's not that this situation is torturing you. It's just something is happening underneath, and you are becoming a whole new person because you are looking at it objectively, and you are discovering different layers of your own being that you could not believe beforehand if this incident, dolphin incident, never took place. And you are gonna, right now it may seem like completely hocus pocus because I don't think you are there yet, but you are definitely in the emperor mode, getting into the emperor mode, or already in the emperor mode, really trying to understand, analyze, studying the situation, studying the person. And more you are, at the end of this some process, you are gonna be you are gonna be coming out as a whole new person. It's like a seriously, it's like a huge transformation is happening without even your knowledge, and you are not even putting effort to do that. It's just happening. You are seeing a different layers of yourself, and you are so accepting. You are not really retaliating. You are not really pushing back the changes that you are seeing. You are just seeing it because you never saw this kind of aspect of yourself, and you are accepting it because it's actually you like these changes. You like this part of you that's emerging. You like this part of you that coming on the surface, and you are going to be, at the end of this process, you are going to be a whole new person. Whether you believe it at this moment or not, that's up to you. But this is you are going to be, if you are following, if you are connecting with this, if it this reading for you, you are definitely going to be a completely different person. There are going to be a lot of growth that coming into you, lot of growth. And I'm also getting a lot of feminine energy with this new gown. Lot of feminine energy with this new gown. You are the emperor. You are maybe very much into your mind. You prioritize your mind, but somehow you are getting into your feminine sources through this process. It's actually making you feel very very, you are perplexed. I mean, again, getting that word perplexed. You are perplexed. You are kind of shocked that this part of you actually kind of nourish this part of you, and without knowing that what you are nourishing. But there is a deep sense of femininity coming in, feminine joy, feminine senses. You're going to be a whole different person, Aquarius, and I can tell it without any doubt. Okay, all right, let's say what we have. Tarot, what is the situation that you are dealing with? This is the major energy that you are dealing with. Okay, we got Five of Pentacles. We got Three of Wands in reverse. Oh wow, then we got Hermit in reverse and the Devil. Wow. Okay, and then we got Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Five of Pentacles right under the Emperor. I don't think this is your energy, Aquarius. Whatever the situation is, I do feel this is a connection. This is a connection. It could be any kind of connection. But there is a sense of relating with another person is coming very strong to me. And I feel like that when you took yourself off energetically, this person felt almost devastated, and you know that. But you are not going back. As of now, you are not going back. Right now, your priority is really understanding the situation. You are not going to go back into this situation or to this person until you totally understood what happened. because the whatever happened in the dolphin mode, that was very intense, very quick, very it just brought out a whole different aspect of you that you have no idea. It's like almost like, it's like this, like all of your life you knew that you're a wolf, and all of a sudden over one night some kind of incident happened and you realize you are actually a cheetah. You know what I mean? And you are like, you are not gonna be keep on being cheetah, because you need to understand who you are. Not even who you are, like where you land, like how this transformation is happening, wolf to cheetah, that kind of things right now. And this situation had left this other person very devastated, because they felt like that you guys instantly bonded. It's like an instant bond. You met them or whatever happened, it just instant bond. It could be anything, but there was a, like immediately feel like that you can depend on each other. Everything revolves around, nothing exists other than you two. There is a sense of obsessive engulfment that I'm getting from this. And you took yourself off, and that put that person in a huge depression. They're in a huge depression. They feel like they are never gonna get, they almost feel like it's like a meant to be kind of relationship or connection, and you just took yourself off, and they feel like there is nothing, nobody can open that door other than you. I mean, even though they don't know you, I don't think you guys know each other very well, but they feel like that, they felt this intense emotion so in their heart that they feel like it's like absolutely disaster, and you know that. And I'm also getting there is a lot of compassion coming from you. Even though you are not going back to submit, you're not going back to say, hey, I'm back just to be there. No, you are not doing that. You are holding your ground because you need to understand what just happened. Even though you understand that it's breaking them, but you had a compassion for them. It's not that you want to hurt them deliberately, but this is something you need to do. This distance, this space is much necessary for you right now. And they are devastated though. With the Three of Wands in reverse, right under bad, I feel like you feel like, yeah, this is not the time. You feel like you need to watch them and study them. There is a lurking energy. You want to be fly on the wall. This is not the time to go bold and just go-getter kind of approach. This is not the time for it, and you know that. You know that right now you need to be almost like an invisible energy. I really feel that they think that you almost gone. They feel like you just cut yourself off, but you did not. You are just studying it. You really understanding what has just happened, and you are not taking any kind of abrupt impulse decision right now towards this. You are not taking any kind of impulse decision right now, because that's where your wisdom is coming. You are looking at this, you know that this is not the time to take any kind of impulse decision. This is not the time to go back into this. Whatever happened between you two, this is not the time. You need this time off. Because what happened with the dolphin and the hummingbird, you see that Hermit in reverse, you did not think about it. When these things happen, Aquarius, I'm getting that you got very intensely involved. It just almost like you had no say. Like your body just went with it. You had no say. You did not use your mind, and you are an air sign. We always use our mind. Especially when you get into something new, when you start something new, when you get to know somebody, we always use our mind. But this incident, it almost felt like you were under control. Some kind of hypnotism went on, and it felt like nothing. There is no kind of, you had no choice. Like you felt like there is no, there is no reflection, there is no understand, there is no introspection, there is no retrospection, nothing. It just pulled you. It just, that energy kind of pulled you. And it had, like I said, it had a lot of intense energy. It made you feel very happy. You had a lot of happiness, lot of satisfaction, both physical and mental. It just came out of you at almost like you never knew that you had this kind of potential to do something like that, like just completely turn off your mind completely and just let your body go, like just go. And you did not think about anything. There was no wisdom. There was, like, it was just very kernel energy. I'm getting very kernel energy. You went with it, but now you, because it felt like when you went with it you had a lot of fun and everything, you kind of, it kind of exposed a different kind of you. But at the same time you like, okay, wait a minute, before I get more involved with this, I need to understand who this devil is, because this is not my usual me. Who this devil is. You pulled yourself back immediately, like it may even lasted like few days, few weeks, few months, maybe few months would be a stretch. I really feel like that. It happened very quickly, and you immediately pulled yourself off, not because you don't want what is going on, but you need to understand before you can move on with this. And this made them feel devastated, absolutely devastated. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, right under new gown. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like, because this is gonna be an absolute transformation, Aquarius. You are gonna get to know a whole different, you are gonna get in touch with a whole different aspect of you that you had no idea. And it's not even taking an effort. You don't have to do anything, it's already there. This new femininity is already there. Whether you never even realized or not, you don't have to put any effort. It's just gonna come out. It's just gonna come out. All you have to do right now, I think you are doing absolutely what you need to do. You just need to make understanding of what is going on. You don't have to do anything, because it's like it's a caterpillar in the process of being butterfly. They don't have to do anything. All they have to do, just stay in the cocoon and provide that atmosphere so that it can transform by itself. There is nothing that you need to do. You need to go through, you don't need to think about things, nothing. You just need to be fly on the wall and just observe your activity, their activity. Whatever you are observing, whatever you feel is fulfilling to you right now, just do it, because there is no extra effort is needed in order for this transformation to happen. Just let it happen. And I feel like you're already, I don't think there gonna be any kind of pushback or resistance that's gonna come from you, because you are looking for this kind of extension of your own being, this kind of expansion of your own being. This is a very interesting. I'm going to use regular tarot to see what, let's get another layer to it. Okay. Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, again Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my god, what is going on? Devil again. Wow. And the King of Swords. Okay. Let's see. We got Six of Swords right under Five of Pentacles, right under Emperor. What I'm getting, Aquarius, is that I feel like they are trying to, there is a little bit of their energy, even though you kind of removed yourself from their energy. But I think because your mind is on that situation, analyzing this activity, the whatever happened, the incident, their energy, even though you may tell yourself that I'm completely removed from them, their energy, but you are not, because their energy is kind of showing up, not too much but showing up. I feel like you can feel that they are kind of, you can, this is very interesting because you can, however you are watching them or analyzing them, you can feel that they are devastated. You can also feel that they are trying to move on from this. They are trying to move on from this, not to move on from the equate. There is a two kind of moving on going on here, because they wanna, yeah, they, because it hurt them, it definitely hurt them, because once is so much there, next moment you're gone, of course that gonna create a lot of mental block for this person. But they are not mentally blocked, they are just feeling that they're never gonna get another person that they can share their life with, they can share their emotion with. Maybe they know that they are very intense, they're very unique people person. It's not very easy for them to get in, like get acquainted with anybody. And you really understood them in a certain way, even though you don't understand, but your body did. On a soul level you really did, and they feel like finally they could share their things with someone. So they are kind of moving on from, but they are not mentally blocked. That's very nice. This person is very wise, but they have a lot of, maybe they have a strong water sign, specifically Scorpio. um I feel like that you are also getting energetically that they are moving on to, so that they don't feel Five of Pentacles, like that kind of like sadness or depression. But at the same time they wanna make this thing, they wanna be with you, or what, however, I don't know what kind of relationship it is yet. But they don't want that, they want to bring down the intensity a notch, because that kind of gets sometimes very claustrophobic and suffocating. They want to move on from these two things. One, they want to move on from this feeling depressed and isolated and sad. Second thing, and too much focus on why you left. And second thing that they want to move on is they want to make things a little lighter, so that it easier for people to handle. Sometimes their intensity, the way they come off and the way you two sparked off, is so intense that it kind of, it for both of them, maybe that's why they understand why you left, because they understand that it became so intense so quickly that it was like almost unbearable for any normal being to handle. And you are kind of energetically understanding their movement. You are really energetically, you are using your mind, you are using your, you are very intuitive, almost like you are kind of, you know how to read energy. And you are kind of from distance, you are reading their energy, that which way they are going. That's very interesting. But you are not taking any impulse action towards it, because there is something that's need to be done, which is understanding your own motive, understanding who you are becoming, and understanding the whole scenario before you can take any step. Three of Wands and Seven of Pentacles again in the bad, under the bad. That's what I'm feeling, that you feel like there is no effort needs to be put on in this manner. You are, I'm also getting with Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Aquarius, I feel like you don't want to feel that this is something that, even though you felt when you were in that scenario, like when you were in that when the incident happened, you felt that this is it. You felt like this is the whole universe to you. This is feel like nothing exists other than this. But you also right now, you don't want to feel sad, like, you don't want to feel like, oh, when it's gonna happen. You are really not focusing on how to be with this person in whichever way. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. I feel like there's a lot of romantic, intense, intimate connection that indicating here, but I feel like it could be anything. Please take it as it resonates. But with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you are also not focusing on that when this relationship gonna come to fruition, when whether you're gonna be with them or not, whether they are gonna be in your life or not, whether you are not really focusing on that. You are not really waiting and focusing when things gonna grow again. You are not. You're more focused. You are like completely consumed by like to understand them and understand what they them energetically, and understand your involvement in this whole thing, because that you this whatever you did, whatever this incident is completely took you by surprise. You never even imagined that you can go in that further. Again, the devil, you see that, because whatever you did, maybe it was too intense and it was too obsessive, too immersive, too everything was too much, and you really feel like this is some kind of, you got under kind of devil grip, even though it was not. I can tell you that. Maybe you just I'm getting like maybe you just had like a non-stop physical intimacy with them, if it is that kind of thing, and nothing else mattered, and you don't do that. You don't. Maybe you are a kind of person who just doesn't jump into the bed with any Tom, Dick and Harry, like what. But this person, it just came in and you like like it surprised you that you completely turn off your mind, that you don't do that, and you are like, what is going on? Am I under some kind of influence? And I feel like you are really looking at this incident, even though you are stepping back and really analyzing the situation, but there is a part of you tells you that this is that was not good, that was not good for you, even though you don't know why you feel that it is not good for you. But you feel like this intensity, it feel like you are going to be completely submerged in this energy, and your mind will be, you are not going to be free. You will be you will be suffocated, you will be suffocated to do something, and it really scares you. But I feel like in more than scary, you are actually understanding what it is, because with the King of Swords, there is a lot of truth coming out, and you are being very truthful. That's why you are Emperor. You are not shying away, you are not scared, you are not afraid, even though this can make anybody afraid, because this kind of whole different part of you is like almost a different part of you just came out. And with the Hummingbird and the King of Swords, there is a lot of truth coming out of it within this reflection, what you are doing, and you are getting a lot of truth about yourself, like who you are becoming, and you are accepting it. You are holding the truth, you are not denying the truth, who you are becoming. This is such an interesting reading. I feel like I need another layer. Let's get another layer. More than another layer, let's get this. Like, what is... Tell me more about this devil. What is underneath this devil? Three of Cups. Okay. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more on this devil. Oh my god, look at this. We got Justice, we got Tower, all these major arcana. Oh, Aquarius, dear Aquarius, what's going on here? That even though it may feel like a devil, and devil is not bad, devil is something that we are not, it's an energy that we never, it come out of us and makes us feel very obsessively consumed by it. So if what you are doing is like detaching it and trying to understand it so that you can consume it moderately, then it's not devil. That's why the Justice is here. It has to happen. This incident happened for a reason in your life. These changes, maybe you had been, like I said, you had a solid idea of who you are. until now you had a solid idea of who you are. That needs to be shaken off, because there is a new you needs to come out, because that's where you are going to expand your life. You are going to get into a different kind of hobbies, different kind of interest. Maybe the work that you have been doing, it's gonna take a whole different level. If and that, for that you need to be this new person. But you have been very stuck with, not stuck I'm gonna say, but it's like you have been very convinced with who you are as of now. This needed to happen. This is a fated incident that happened. Because through this rupture, it's gonna bring justice to your own being. You are gonna be very appreciative that what happened here. Whether you go back to this person or be together, this is not about the being together. This is about some incident happened out of nowhere, like a tower. It felt like a tower moment. And it's not like that, this is not a relationship reading. I'm seriously, this is not about this connection. This is about your understanding of yourself. And I also feel with the Three of Cups right there, maybe this devil had involved like multiple people involved. Maybe like you are, maybe you are a kind of person who likes to, like, who believes in like monogamy, who believes in commitment, who believes in like that kind of traditional understanding of being with someone. But with the Three of Cups, I feel like something happened and all those barrier kind of went away. So it may feel like a devil because it against the social norms, right? Our quote unquote social norms, but it's not devil. There's a lot of love there, a lot of freedom, lot of sales self actualization is happening through this process. But on the surface it may feel like wacky, very out of rhythm. And that's why you had to take yourself back from this. I'm also feeling like there is like a, I don't know why I'm feeling like, I feel like there is a lot of different, I don't know how to say this, like non-traditional, unconventional sexual activities. Take it as it resonates. I'm not gonna flush it more on this. That might be involved as well. Mm-hmm. Yes. Somebody told me, like, I just heard that I need to get another card on their energy. What's going on with them? This is not a relationship reading. Your focus is not that. There is Eight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. They feel, because I feel like this person, whatever this person, whosoever this person is, they are very, I feel like they are very introverted. But when they let, because they are very intense and they are very unconventional. But on the surface, they don't present that because they have a constant fear of not getting accepted. So they kind of, they might be come across somebody shy, very introverted, do not talk to people much, kind of, in a social scenario, stand in the corner, that kind of person. But you got to know them in a certain way, and they reveal themselves with you to you. And that's why they feel so devastated, because they reveal that to you and you left, because they feel like that, because that's what their fear is, because they feel like the moment they're going to reveal how they actually feel, what they really feeling inside, how who they actually are inside, people not gonna understand them. But you are very open-minded, very accepted kind of person. You understand, you like to understand people, you have a lot of compassion, so they feel comfortable to show that to you. But you kind of, it's not that out of fear you pull yourself out. Maybe that was the initial response, initial reflex that you showed, but you are actually pulling yourself away because you needed to understand that. Whether you're gonna go back to them, that's where I'm not seeing that energy here. So that's a different thing. But they feel like, they feel sad, but they're moving on with that. They're moving on with, they're doing it very slowly. They're moving on with that, and they're trying to be less intense in their life. Is that good for them? I don't know, because if you're intense, if people don't understand, that's their problem. if you're a cross watcher, if you're feeling like you need to tame yourself in a certain way so that you can get accepted, don't do that, because that's gonna create a lot of resentment and sadness and depression within you. So if you know, like, I feel like there is a, so if Aquarius, if you know, like, I don't know, once you figure out, you know, all these things, if you wanna go back, you know, you can always, because they really felt a little hope with you, because you are the maybe one of the person in their entire life that they showed themselves to. But they are moving on with it, they are moving on, they are not, they are sad and depressed, but they are not holding on to you, they are not obsessively want you to come back. They just feel sad that somebody finally they kind of unleash themselves to is also pull them away, and I pulled away, you know. So that kind of sadness. Okay, all right, Aquarius, hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you later. Okay, take care, bye.